Hey folks, do me a favor and click on the link at the end of this video and subscribe to our backup channel, RidRad. I don't know how long this channel is going to be around, but so we started up a backup channel, RidRad, and I'd appreciate it. Make it real easy for you. Just click at the end of the report here, or I'll even leave it in the description. Thank you. Folks, I want to do an update on the NexRad reflectivity composite loop map. We don't see a lot of spike anomalies today, and I actually haven't seen any in the last few days, and that's why I haven't been reporting on this map. However, we still see the lone spike up in Michigan that has not gone away yet, and there's some rogue spiking going on here in Alabama and California. We still have the spikes going there. But I want to actually do my report more on the weather, the actual weather and all the rain that we've been getting. Texas is just getting inundated right now with heavy rains and flooding in Houston, all kinds of problems down there. But we're getting flooding here as well in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and you can see that the moisture just keeps on building up, going through Texas and moving eastward. And I'm going to show you something, folks, that is a little bit alarming to me anyway, and that is I went over here to the NOAA website about precipitation here in the United States, and I wanted to see what the precipitation has been for the last 12 months. So let's go and look at the regional precipitation ranks for the last 12 months here in the United States. So regionally, here you go, folks, regionally, the entire east of the United States, east half of the United States, has had record precipitation for the last 12 months. And the entire United States, besides Washington here in the very corner, the northwest corner of the United States, has been above average and much above average. Texas, much above average. And then even a more interesting map is when you go to the continent U.S. map for precipitation for the last 12 months. And there you go, folks. It's record precipitation in the United States for the last 12 months. I mean, we are absolutely getting drenched, and I'm told that this is not good for the farmers. Now, I'm not a farmer. My wife's family has done some farming, but I know that too much rain is not good for the crops. So that could be an issue coming up when it's time for harvesting, and perhaps some food shortages, or and then pricing going up on fresh vegetables and fruit. We'll have to see. Then moving on here to a related story is the story of 2017, the Oroville spillway. Do you remember that story, folks? When the spillway, it failed. I'm going to show you why this is significant to today. I've been getting emails from folks telling me, please do some stories on the Oroville Dam and the spillway, because we're at critical levels right now. So the timeline of events of 2017 were February 7th, California Department of Water Resources officials identified a hole in the main spillway of Oroville Dam. February 9th, water officials say they know of no imminent or expected threat to the public. February 10th, reservoir operators determine if releases from the nearly full reservoir can be maintained. February 11th, water from Lake Oroville tops 901 feet. Now remember that, 901 feet, because that's significant. Above sea level, and begins flowing for the first time in the dam's nearly 50-year history down the emergency spillway. February 12th, water officials discover the emergency spillway's erosion problems, and they begin sending water over the damaged main spillway. In the late afternoon, the Butte County Sheriff declares mandatory evacuation of area below the dam, affecting nearly 200,000 residents. It goes on February 27th. Water officials halt flows down the lake's main spillway to assess the damage to it and clear the pool below the dam. Now let's go here and look at some of that damage here. Quite a lot of damage here, folks. Wow. Let's move up here. Show you something. Wow. Okay. So the spillway. Let me go over here now. This is okay. This is what the spillway looks like today. This is a live cam view of the spillway. As you can see, that it's all been repaired. And then this is another view of the spillway. Everything looks good, but I've had folks send me emails saying that there's been a lot of work there that looks suspicious, and people are fearing that we might have another incident where there's going to be a spillway failure and a dam failure. Well, sure enough, if you go to the water level, you remember I said something like there was the failure at 901 feet when the Lake Oroville had hit 901 feet. Well, today we've got 888.56 feet is where the lake level is right now. We are very close to the point where there was a failure in 2017. Again, I have not done a lot of research on this as far as the work that's being done. People have been monitoring this real-time cam of the spillway and the workers. So it's probably something that I'll be more interested in doing also, to see if I can catch something. So as I find out information about this, because it could be devastating, folks. We're talking about it could affect, many hundreds of thousands of people. And I've been reading articles about how this could, there's just all kinds of ways that this could be disastrous if there is another failure. And then also I did the 10-day forecast for Lake Oroville, and sure enough, within the next 10 days, we see Thursday 50% chance of rain, Friday 10%. So there's chances of rain starting May 16th all the way down to for a week in Lake Oroville. So we'll have to watch out for that. So folks, I hope you're staying dry. I'm going to do a lot more on the weather and how this might affect us as a country and our food supply. And I'm going to be doing more research on the Oroville Dam situation. Anyway, folks, I hope everybody, all the mothers out there, have a wonderful Mother's Day. We appreciate you.